The American people and the students of this university are tired of the student senate.
The Kansan, what a terrible paper. Just the worst paper known to man, probably history. They ask these questions, these stupid, ironic questions. Who does that? CNN? CBS?
My fellow students, this is no longer a question of party politics. This is a question of ethics. We're talking about the foundation of a free society.
This is a globalist operation, folks. The Kansan was onto something huge, and that's why they're being shut down. I have documents that show that the Student Senate is in direct contact with interdimensional reptilians who control the university budget. Wake up, sheeple! This is the same Senate that put fluoride in your drinking water and microchips in your vaccines. They want to silence the truth.
Let me be clear. We've already announced two new reforms. And by drastically slashing their budgets, we're going to save tens of hundreds of cents. That's right, cents. Big savings. Small change. But change, nonetheless.
You know what I like? Beer. You know what I also like? Budget cuts. You know what I don't like? Biased student journalism. These so-called journalists dig into things. They ask questions, and that's dangerous. It's an attack on, I like beer!
First of all, this is not a ban on the UDK. I'm a grandmother of teenagers. I understand the entertainment value, the educational value, the journalistic value for the many young journalists that use it to jumpstart their careers.
They're getting criticized by these total losers, absolute losers, bums I call them. They're bums, like Abu.
Here's the deal, Jack. Wait, who am I talking to? Anyway, the Kansan, great paper. My old pal Corn Pop used to read it to me out on the farm. But wait, we never had a farm. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Defund the UDK. Fine. Well then what do we have left? A deactivated Ad Astra Instagram account?
Oh, boo-hoo, they're cutting Safe Ride. Good. College kids should be walking anyways, the amount of fatties I saw on my way here. You know, back in my day, we didn't have Safe Ride. We walked home drunk on the highway like patriots.
Some of these losers say they lost this election, but there was a scandal, a huge scandal. Who says that they lost the election? Who does it? Huge keg-gate, they called it. Total disaster. Don't know what happened. Absolute losers. Travesty. Travesty.
Facts don't care about your feelings, and the fact is, if you don't want your budget gutted, maybe stop printing newspapers and start printing money.
Why do we have $133,000 for salaries? Who is getting paid? Where is the money going? Is it going to billionaires? I don't know.
Not just irresponsible, not just undemocratic, fascistic.
Now, we took a long, hard look at the Kansan's budget, and in the immortal words of my good friend O.T. Genesis, the price is way too high. You need to cut it. That was a joke. You can laugh at that.
Yes, we cut the budget of the Kansan. I like cuts. Cut a lot of budgets. Drank a lot of beer. Automatic. Still is.
And look, I'm not saying there's naturally a little budget cuts here and there. I'm not even going to get into it, quite frankly. I mean, give me a break.
You think this is just about some little budget cuts? You know, save some little pennies and dimes, and I'm up here bashing it because I don't like the Student Senate?
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay. 80% funding cut? Do you understand that? Gone. Dead. Dunzo.
The University Daily Kansan is a far-left propaganda rug run by woke, Marxist, Antifa nerds who couldn't last 5 minutes in the real world. 80% cut? That's not enough. Burn it! Burn it!
Sometimes we cut too many budgets, which I fully embrace. Automatic. Still is.
Our president talks about transparency and yet refused to comment on the initial proposal.
Newspapers, free rideshare services. Automatic. Still is.
But look, man, democracy doesn't work if you don't root out the malarkey. But look, after all, there's nice people in those senators, and they'll look after our students. But I am concerned by the fat cash cow of a budget with big, milky udders. Makes me want an ice cream. Where am I going? Where am I? Over here? All right.
I actually like the Kansan. A lot of friends on the Kansan, boys and girls. Good friends. Still good friends. Rick, Tobin, Johnny 2 times, sorority girls on Greek Row, great writers, great friends. Still cut their budget. Automatic. Still is.
Now let me be clear. All right? We don't need student newspapers, all right? Because when leadership makes decisions in total secrecy, things just tend to work out. Like, most of my foreign policy.
Objectively speaking, newspapers are outdated. Nobody buys that crap. And if the student senate wants to funnel thousands of dollars into fun-rolling office chairs and cute retreats, then who are we to stop them? Accountability? That's socialism.
The student senate, okay, let me tell you, they're making decisions, okay? Nobody knows what they are, but believe me, they're great. Some of the greatest in history.
The media doesn't want you to know the truth. That's why I wear this. They can't get me now!
They're spending your cold hard cash on pizza parties? The funding breakdown reveals that they also spent $11,000 on travel. Are they sending a diplomatic mission to Mars? Or is this just another example of corrupt elites cutting deals in back rooms, drunk off their own power and presumably overpriced pizza?
This is not an attempt to ban the UDK. It's an attempt to make the UDK better. UDK a winner.
Let's get one thing straight. If you want to take away our paper, you're going to have to go through me. Moderator, I cede the rest of my time.
We must save democracy, we must save student journalism, and we must save free pizza. Wait, no more free pizza. The free pizza must go.
By the way, save the Kansan.
Save the Kansan.
Save the Kansan!
Save the Kansan.
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 Save the Missourian. Save the Kansan.
Save the University Daily Kansan.
Wait, where am I? Pizza!